Hey guys, have you ever felt out of balance or the lack of balance? And I'm not talking about standing on one leg and thinking about, okay, now I can't hold my balance on one leg. Balance in your life. We talk a lot about work-life balance. And work-life balance is such a big word in the description, and it doesn't really fit as well as it could or should, because how can you describe work-life balance? Well, you may not work as much, then you have a little bit more time at home, or you spend more time at home, and then you don't have any time to get all the work done that you wanted to get done. So work-life balance is a very loosely concept. So think about balance as an overall umbrella for our life. When you think about balance, we're talking about balanced meals. We're talking a balanced lifestyle, bringing balance into everything we do. When you get up in the morning, how do you start your day? Do you feel your day is balanced, or do you feel your day is already crazy by grabbing the phone, uh, hustling and bustling, running out the door? Or can you bring balance into your life starting in the morning? So if you're the person who lacks balance or wants more balance in life, and who doesn't want to be more balanced in life and have a more balanced lifestyle? So the first thing I want you to think about is, how much time do you give yourself in each day just for yourself? Don't share it with anybody else. Don't scroll on your phone. Don't do multitasking. How much time do you allow yourself to be just with you, observing yourself, thinking about how your day went or what you're planning for the day, simply preparing for your day? Let that sink in for a moment. Do you ever take that time to do that? I encourage you to do that now. I want you to sit back and think about, how much time did I actually spend doing nothing and simply balancing my day, or taking those 5 minutes mindfully drinking a cup of tea, or eating my lunch with awareness and being fully present to reach that balance in my day just for yourself. Did you maybe spend, it's evening here in Maryland, maybe you spend the evening taking a bath or a hot shower and enjoying yourself reading a book? If you have not allowed yourself this balance for yourself, this is the very first step to take. As women, we don't allow ourselves this balance. We just help everybody else. We go about our business, and we're always multitasking and always being busy. So let's bring balance to you first before anybody else in your life, your family, your boss, your kids. Take you time. Second, say no. And I know you heard this before. Take yourself, prop yourself up and say no. Say no to things that you don't want to do, things that don't fill your cup, things that are being put on you because you always say yes and you're always the go-to person when somebody needs something. So go and say no. Do not feel guilty about saying no. No is not a dirty word. No is just another way of putting your foot down and feeling confident in the choices you make. So no, practice that. Next time when somebody says, hey, can you do this for me? And you really don't want to, don't have time, don't feel it, and you just do it because you want to please somebody else, take a step back and say, no, thank you, but not today, or not right now. So move these things away from you that just don't fill your cup. Bring them in and go, Yes, I'm taking on the things I want to do, the things that make me happy, the things that fill me up. So no is not a dirty word. So definitely say no. And then lastly, set boundaries. And that ties in a little bit with the work-life balance, this ominous word that everybody uses these days. Think about um, boundaries for yourself. How do you see your life? How do you envision the life you live? Is it chaotic, running around, never feeling happy, content? Or is it when you set boundaries, you feel guilty that you should do more, that you should please more people, that you should make others happy before you? So we need to establish boundaries as women. And especially when we're in midlife, we have things in our life, like we may have grandkids, and we all love the grandkids. I don't have any yet, but I'm sure they're on the way at some point. But there may be the grandkids, there may be the work, there may be the husband, but there also may be goals that you have for your future. When you think of going forward in midlife, what do you want to have on your plate? Do you want to have the things that fill you up, that make you happy, that the things that you always wanted to do and feel excited about? Or do you want to have the things on your plate that drag you down and you do them just because you said yes, just because you don't allow yourself time for yourself? So set boundaries, girls. How do you establish boundaries? By taking time for yourself, by saying no, and most importantly, get clear what you want. Goal setting. Think about what it is that how would you like to see your life right now? Envision your life. What would it look like to you right now? Write it down. Write down all the crazy things that you may see and say, oh, I would like to live. What is my boundary? I usually don't work late nights. I got away with it a little bit. My husband is on a business trip, so I'm here live with you. But we're setting boundaries, not working past 7 p.m. We do not work weekends. That is a boundary, and I stick to it unless it is a work-related trip. We're not working at night. I am not taking on clients that do not make me happy. The problem clients that are not happy in our relationship, that suck you dry from your energy. Thinking of the boundaries, even in a relationship, that you have you time, that you don't feel guilty when you tell your significant others, I really don't want to do this, but I'd rather do this and I do it by myself. Or just say, I don't want to do this and I want to do that. So think about your boundaries. If you lack balance in your life, these are 3 things that I would encourage you to start right now and say, hey, I need me time. Put your foot down. Go into say no and oh, it's okay. The world's not going to swallow you and hate you for the rest of your life. It's simply something that you want, that you stand for. And then set boundaries. Thirdly, set boundaries. And all these things combined will help with the balance that we all crave in our life, that we all search everywhere, that we want worksheets for balance. We want guidelines. How do I get balance? Stick or start with those 3 small steps and let me know in the DM which step worked for you, or if you need more help with any of the steps or any more ideas how you can get balance in your life. With this, my friends, I am out of here and I hope you have an awesome night, and I'll see you next time here at Heike Yates. And so we continue to pursue our spark and ignite the passion in our midlife. Bye.